Hello, my name is Melissa Power and welcome to my channel. Let's get going. 45-minute ride ahead of us today. Nice and easy, in the saddle, let's get warm. Hands nice and light at the side of the bars. Chin up, eyes up, and sitting right back on that saddle. So first things first, we're gonna find our RPM as we always do. RPM, revolutions per minute. How many times your legs are going round on the bike every 60 seconds. That's also known as cadence. Right now, we are at 84 RPM. If you listen to that beat, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your RPM will always match your BPM, so if you haven't got a screen, it doesn't matter, you just match your feet to the beat. Here we go. Deep breath in, nice and light with the hands. I always say the side of the bars, not the center or straight in front of you, so you can open up the whole of your core and get more stability and power when we come to it. The second thing I'm going to talk about is your intensity. How hard we are working throughout the class. Right now you can see we are at a 6 out of 10 effort. So all I want you to do is add on your resistance until you feel that moderate intensity. And we're just going to hold it here, getting used to it, before we start to increase it very slightly in a little bit. So, if you do have a screen, you'll be able to see something that says watt output. That's your measure of power. The higher that number, the harder we are working. And that's the number that I'll be talking about in our power tracks today. So what we're going to do, my friends, is we're going to increase that resistance very slightly, taking that watt output up a little bit and taking our intensity to 7 out of 10. Get ready. Deep breath in 4, 3, 2, add it up. Lovely work. Now, you might have a gear stick, you might have a dial. I'm not going to talk about specific amounts of resistance because we're all on different bikes. That's why we have intensity. Holding a 7 out of 10 while I tell you what's coming up today. A mixture of rhythm and power, as always. Our rhythm tracks there as active recovery. We carry on moving, but less intensely. The power tracks, that's where we do the work. Fantastic music. We've got a Moby track that you will definitely associate with exercise. You know what I'm talking about. We've got some Ariana Grande, and we've got a fantastic Imagine Dragons. We got a little bit of everything for everyone. Some great short climbs in the class as well today, so we can really get our teeth into it. Take that resistance back down, back to a 6 out of 10. We are starting out the saddle at quite a high cadence for rhythm. So we're straight in, my friends. Take it up out the saddle. Hands high, thumbs on the inside, fingers on the outside. Now, 79 is our opening cadence today. That's quite high for rhythm. So if you're new to this, please take a seat anytime you come off the beat. We're going to find a really strong leading leg, light resistance. You can see it says 6.5 out of 10, but that resistance can be really light because the cadence is high. You want to feel supported, but the feet should move easily. All right, have a little look. We're going to bring some movement in. Looks like this. 3, 2, 1, 8. And then we come back to a ride. Not too low, hips back. Up. 6, 7, and ride. And again. Up. Chin up. Ride. Keep looking forward. I see a lot of people looking at their screens in my classes. Hold it here. Without realizing, you might find that your position starts to look like this. That's really natural. So that's why I keep saying chin up, eyes up. What we're doing is bringing that neck out of that crunch position. In turn, that opens up your chest. That means it's much easier to breathe. Okay, next up, 4 counts. Leading leg, bring that back in. We go in 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, and ride. Up and ride. 1, 2, 3, 4, hips back, core tight. Not too low, it's a small movement. The movement is warming the body up, increasing the heart rate, so we're ready for power. Up and drop and hold it here. Good time to take a seat. Get your breath. It takes quite a few classes before you can comfortably stay out the saddle at 79-80 for the whole track. See it the whole time in my studio. People take the rest in between the choreo sets so they can get back up and really confidently stay on the beat. One more time, we're going to stay with a 4 count. Option to leave out that entirely and just ride on the beat. All right, bring that leading leg back. Back out the saddle if you sat down, if you're ready for it. Here we go, team. Wait for it. I was never going to sing along to that bit. Drop, up, and down. She has got a fantastic voice. And drop. 8, 6, we are nearly there. 4 more. We're going to take a quick seat, and then we're going to get straight back up. In the saddle, sip of water. Cheers. Our opening tracks today are all quite high RPMs. We're climbing for our first power track. Those of you that have ridden with me a lot will know by now that this cadence, 75, is a tricky one out the saddle for power. It's much more about lungs than legs. But do not fear, my friends. The legs are going to play a major part later on. 7 is your effort level, please. 7 is your effort level. 75, we are going to 9 out of 10 in 1 minute and 50 seconds. That's how long the climb is. So we hold a 7 out of 10. Nice and steady. Now the main thing I see here is people dropping the cadence. 75 is a really hard cadence to hold on to for power. So you might find that you cannot add on that much resistance. I don't mind. If this is one of your first classes with me, welcome on board. And remember, RPM is always what comes first. Let's take it to the 8 out of 10. 3, 2, take it up for me. Little bit of resistance on at this RPM, out the saddle. You'll find you don't need that much resistance to change intensity. Breathing through the nose. In, out. 8 out of 10 effort. First time we're seeing it today, your threshold zone. This is where the lactic acid starts to build up. We're warm, we're ready. With 45 seconds on the clock, we're going to hit that 9 out of 10. Your first power track. I'm not going to take you to these high intensities for too long. 4, 3, and take it away. 9 out of 10 for 30 seconds. Check in with that cadence. Look at your screen or listen to the beat. And if you are not at 75, drop resistance. I honestly don't mind. The first stage is being on the RPM. 10 seconds, up, hips back. Keep the body weight back, hands high, elbows off the bars, chin up. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and take a seat. We're back into rhythm. Roll it round. Hands light. So, we're going to find 92. And we're going to do some little jumps. These are tough. I say it takes minimum 3 classes for most people to get their head around the technique. So, as always, do what you can. Stay in the saddle if you go off beat. 92 the cadence, 6.5 your intensity. Find the leading leg in the saddle. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Have a look. Join in when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, drop 2, 3, 4, up. Strong leading leg, bang. and down. 2, 3, 4. Hands are at the side of the bars. Light, core is tight. Up, home for us. Up and drop. Up and stop, just right. What a lot of people do is when they go in the saddle, they stop pedaling or they slow their legs right down. So it's really important when you sit down to keep counting that 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you stand, really tighten that core. And you're almost wanting to squeeze the glutes. Rhythm. All about getting that heart rate up, but resting the legs. Round 2, 3, 2, 1, we lift. Up, 2, 3, 4, drop. Hands light. Breathe out. Sit. Breathe out and in. Get into that nice rhythm. Log and drop. Up. 4, 3. Can you see I'm giving it that real extra bounce? And drop. Hold it here. Giving it that little extra helps you stay on the beat. So really emphasize that leading leg. If one leg is on the beat, the other one has to be. Has no choice. One more time. Short rounds, because I want you to be ready for our next power track. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and down with the same leading leg. 4, 3, 2. Up, nice and light. Up and drop. Try not to make a noise. Like a tiny woodland animal jumping on the log. Shoot. Up and down. Up, drop. 4, 3, 2, and hold it here in the saddle. Right, my friends, let's get into it now. In the saddle, short track, really good power track. If you know Imagine Dragons, they've got some fantastic songs I use for power. We're going to get aggressive with it. 87 RPM, 6 out of 10. Similar gear to what you used for your warm-up. Our first 2 intervals are short, 20 seconds. We're going to 7 out of 10 for your first interval. Simple as that. Get ready. 20 seconds, resistance up, 7 out of 10. Go, hop. 87 the cadence, no more. We find our intensity through our resistance. Sit back on the saddle, never leaning on the bars. So what I mean by leaning is this. If you're new here, I talk a lot about really engaging that core. 3, 2, and 6 out of 10. The reason people lean on the bars is if you're riding outside and you need to be aerodynamic, like you're going downhill. We are inside. There is no wind. So, to keep that core tight, if you put the hands light, engage and touch your core, you can feel that's really engaged. Second interval, 8 out of 10, 20 seconds again. More resistance than you did before. Get ready, breathe in and out. 8 out of 10. You need quite a lot of resistance because it's a short interval. 4, 3, 2, and up. Here we go, pull legs up. Knees into chest. Absolute control, halfway. Holding on to that cadence, don't let it drop. 4, 3, 2, back to 6 out of 10. Right, my friends, this last interval is 30 seconds and it's 9 out of 10. I'm going to give you something to aim for power-wise here. If you are an advanced rider, you're going to look 260, 270 and above on that watt output. Intermediates, I want you to try and get late 100s, knocking into the 2s. Beginners, can you get into the mid to late 100s? 4, 3, 2, and take it away. Drive. Don't use your cadence, use your gears, use your resistance. 9 out of 10. This is not max effort. You could keep going for longer than 30 seconds, but it is very hard. Pull up. Now, that what output that I gave you, your job is to maintain it. 10 seconds. 8. 6, hold it. 4, 3, and take that resistance down. When you are ready, we're up and out the saddle. Here we go. Hands high. We're gonna ride it out because next up, and I'm telling you this so you are ready and you are prepared. I always think it's nice to know what's coming up. No surprises. We have the highest gear we will hit in today's class. 2 very short intervals at a very low cadence. But first up, we're going into some easy press ups. 74 the cadence, 6.5 the effort, light gear. We look like this. Drop and up. This is absolutely all about preparation for power. So please keep it light on the legs. Drop and up and hold it here. This is 100% needs to be used for an opening for a home makeover TV show. I think I've talked on here before about Homes Under the Hammer. There's a guy on Homes Under the Hammer that when he speaks, he always does this. So how much did you pay for this farmhouse? And someone's made a compilation of him playing the piano. It's the best thing I've ever seen. It's fantastic. I can highly recommend. I don't know how I'd ever find that again. We go on 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Breathing in, out. This is meant to be very simple, very easy, very low intensity. It says 6.5. I'm happy for you to give me a 6 though. 1, 2, and up we go. 1, 2. We want that heart rate not too hard. We want the legs to feel easy. The reason I don't take you in the saddle and give you complete recovery here is because it's harder to get back to the higher intensities if we take it too low at this point. And hold. Leading leg. We have 1 more round. We're gonna go for an easy single. It's not too low. The leading leg's in charge. So once you've found that beat, we can just drop a little bit lower. Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hips back, eyes up. Core tight. Little bounce. It's just a suggestion. Last 8 together. And 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a seat. Sip of water. Okay, here we go, my friends. So, we have been riding nearly 20 minutes. We are ready, we are warm, we are at peak performance. I've put this in early today because I want you to really see if you can beat what you've done before. 63 is the cadence right now, 5 out of 10 very low gear. 30 seconds at the highest gear you can hold, the highest resistance level you can hold, the highest, however it is on your bike. 30 seconds, all out effort. 63, very low cadence, 10 out of 10 effort, 30 seconds. How high can you get and hold your resistance? 3, 2, up. This is the highest gear you will use today. Don't hold back, don't underestimate it. 63 the cadence, that is so low. Try another gear, see if you can get there. This is your 23rd class with me. Can you hit a gear you haven't hit before? Try it. Worst thing that happens is you take it off. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a seat, take that resistance down, fully recover. This is tough. Getting that gear, that resistance, just right takes practice. Sometimes we start too high and we can't hold it. Sometimes we underestimate ourselves. So if you do this regularly, if you do this with me every week, you'll get to know how these gears feel, and you'll get to know when you can go up. Now remember, in order to progress, at some point, it's going to feel a little bit uncomfortable. You might today be deciding to warm up at a slightly higher level, to do the power slightly higher, and it might feel a little bit uncomfortable, but that's the path we have to take. Third chapter of my self-help book. In order to progress, it has to feel uncomfortable for a little bit. Okay, we're gonna give this a second attempt. We ready? 3, 2, take it up. Here we go. Same as before, unless you went too hard or you didn't give me enough. This is 10 out of 10 effort. Very simply, if you added on any more resistance, you wouldn't be able to hold the cadence. What output? High, advanced, 300, 400s, and above, intermediates, late 2s, 3s, beginners, whatever you can do. 3, 2, 1. Excellent, take it down. Get your breath, roll the shoulders round. Try and remember what gear, what resistance you did that in. Because I'll put something in there like that, if not every week, every couple of weeks, so we can track our progression. 75 your RPM, we have 2 minutes out the saddle. We're gonna wake up those hamstrings. 6.5 your effort level looks like this. Back, 5, 6, 7, and right. So you shift, the hips go back, 5, 6, 7. You can feel that in the back of the legs. The reason we're doing this is because our next song, we're in the saddle for accelerations, and we're gonna need to use those bad boys. Back. By bad boys, I mean hamstrings. And right. It's a 5, 6, 7, and hold. Strong leading leg. Probably still feeling the after effects of those max effort intervals. Legs probably still feeling sore. Purpose of this is to ride that lactic acid out. Get the feeling back in the old lallies. I could start to explain that, but that would take me at least 2 songs. We go for 4. Back. Lallies is a Polari word for legs. Back. One day I will go into much more detail, but we've only got 43 seconds, and that's not enough time to talk about my dissertation. Back, and ride, and back. Chin up, eyes up, take it 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are nearly there. 4 more, then I'm gonna give you a rest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a seat, get a sip of water. Next track, if you've done this with me before, you'll know this is a really rewarding, yet challenging way to ride. We don't change the gear, we change the RPM, but not by much. 85 is our starting cadence. I want you to adjust your resistance so you feel a hard 7. A hard 7. We are going to accelerate to the beat of the song, which is 100. Now, that's only 50. So if the resistance isn't high, 1, your legs will fly, and 2, you won't feel any difference in intensity. You have to have a high resistance. It's only 2 minutes 20 this track. So make sure resistance is high so we don't fly. Oh my God, how have I never said that before? Chris writing down the name of this week's class. Take it away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 100. Here we go. Now, How does this feel? Can you get higher than 100? I don't want you to. If you can, add on resistance. This should feel a tough 9 out of 10. Pull the legs up, back on the saddle. It's a 4, 3, 2. Slow the legs, leave the gear. Slow it down. 85, 1 minute 50. Hardest part here is keeping your hands off the gear. Oh, the poems are flowing. Okay, now you know how it feels. We go again. Short acceleration track today. If you've done this before, give me a little bit more resistance. Challenge yourself. We're going to go back to 100. If you're new to this, imagine you are overtaking someone up a hill. Elbows in, back on that saddle. You've had a nice recovery. Taking it back to that 9 out of 10. We ready? 4, 3, 2, go! Up. Sit back on the saddle, elbows in, core tight. Pull up. We've got 2 back-to-back with a very short break here. Get ready to slow it down. In 4, 3, slow it down. You've got 10 seconds, slow. You've overtaken the second person. We get our breath, then we overtake number 3. In 4, 3, 2, take it away. Up. 100, no more than 100. I talk about this every single class. There is no point ever riding above 100 RPM. It does nothing good for your joints. We can be just, if not, well, definitely not more powerful with the resistance. So watch the cadence. Increase resistance if you have it. Approaching 10 out of 10. I know it says 9, but at this point in the track, you're knocking on the door of 10. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and take that resistance down. Have a little sip. We're out the saddle. Here we go. Hands high. We're back up now. 78 is the cadence. 1, 1, 1, 1.
Try to keep up going in your pace, but now I'm up back.
Chin up, eyes up. We're going to combine 2 moves. We've done some already. Up, and then down, and then back, and then ride. Find that leading leg. Nice and strong to help us stay on the beat. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, ride. Back, 2, 3, 4, ride. Up, ride, back, and ride. Up, ride, back, ride, up, and ride. And back, and hold it here, just like before. Good time to take a seat in between the sets. Get your breath, and getting ready to stay back on that beat. Nice and light in the legs. We have a tough seated climb after this. So I want you to be ready. This is all about preparation. We go. Up and right. Watch that hand position. Thumbs on the inside, fingers around the outside. Make sure you're not doing a claw or the fingers are going rogue. A nice, loose grip means a tight core. You don't want to grip it too hard, but make sure the fingers aren't splaying out. Up, right, and hold. Lovely, we go, one more time. 1, 1, 1. Excellent, chin up, eyes up. You might find by this point in the class, you've started to hunch over a bit. Pull it back up. Chin and eyes. One more time. Get ready. Find that strong leading leg. Very short set. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. And right. Back. And right. Up. And right. Back. And again. 4, 8, 7. Keep breathing through the nose. And 4, 3, and take a seat, my friends. Here we go. You have recovery after this. Okay. Team, we've got this, okay? I know 90 is a high cadence for a climb, but we only have 2 minutes 40 from right now. 6 out of 10, let's go. So completely different to those max effort intervals. We won't need that much resistance at all to get to 10 out of 10. 1, the duration is going to increase the intensity. 2, 90 is a high cadence for a seated climb. Okay, we're holding 6 out of 10 till we hit that 2-minute countdown. Then we're going to take it up. 4 intensities. Deep breath in. I just had to check I got that right. 3, 2, and add it up. I was like, 10, quickly, 10 take away 6, 4. I was filming something once on a bike in the studio. One of the many things I film on bikes in studios. And I had to count down from something. And I counted down, it all felt really odd. And everyone was like, what's odd about that countdown? And the sound guy at the back went, she missed out number 5. So I do have to double check my numbers. 3, 2, 1. 8 out of 10. 1 minute 20 on the clock. Pull those legs, sit back on the saddle. Now, I want you to be really cautious about your cadence. Make sure you're not dropping. It's very easy for the legs to slow to an 85. That's a cadence our body is very used to. So this 90 is going to feel much higher than you're used to in the saddle. So really stay on it. 3, 2, 9 out of 10. You've got recovery after this, so I want you to give me everything here. 45 seconds, getting ready for your 10 out of 10. Highest gear you can hold after 2.5 minutes in the saddle at 90 RPM. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Up, pull up. 25 seconds. Hold it all the way. 21 seconds to go. Elbows in, sit back on the saddle. Elbows off the bars. Push away. Breathe through the mouth. Last 10. Together. Go. 8, 6. Drive it home. 4, 3, 2, 1. And take that resistance down. Stand up for a second. Take a deep breath in. Do whatever you need to do. You've got 1 minute 45 here before we go into something I'm very excited about. Something we haven't done before. We're off the bike into burpees. I'm joking, of course we're not. That'd be silly. We are very much on the bike. Roll it out. 5 out of 10, easy work here. Deep breaths in. This is where we do need to properly take that little pause to get the lactic acid out of the legs. So, coming into our last bit of the class. Hope you're feeling ready for it. Hope you've had a lovely week. We got the air conditioning serviced in the studio. And I am so embarrassed. Chris texts me saying, air conditioning, guys, using my phone, don't text. And I thought it was a big joke. I don't know why. So I started texting him like, silly Billy, like texting him memes and just like absolute nonsense. And his texts were coming back like more and more desperate, like, please, please, please. And I was like, look at this guy. Anyway, the air conditioning guy was actually using his phone and I can never, ever look at this man in the face ever again. He was just holding Chris's phone, being like, oh, another one. There was a thing that went around on Instagram being like, tag the person that if you text telling them not to text you back, you'd win £1 million. And Chris was like, up until that day, it would have been you, not anymore. Team, roll the shoulders, take a deep breath in. We are in the saddle. I'm sure you will know this next song. So, am I right? 81 your cadence, 7 out of 10 is your starting intensity. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to increase intensity in 2 ways. This is going to be a challenge. We're going to be standing up and sitting down. Obs. Is this basic? I don't care. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and sit. Try that with me now. This isn't rhythm, so there isn't a leading leg. Down. This is the first way our intensity increases. 5, 6, 7, down. One more time. Up. 5, 6, 7 and drop. And hold it here. Okay. Stage 1, complete. Stage 2, resistance up. 8 out of 10 effort. 2 minutes 20 on the clock. You get the gist? We're going all the way up to 10. But we stay on this beat. I'll coach you through every step. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. 5, 6, 7 and drop. 5, 6, 7, up. Keep the body weight back. No leading leg. It's a nice low cadence for this. So you can really divide that power. Up. 5, 6, 7, drop it down. 2 more. Up. 5, 6, 7 and down. Last time. 1 minute 30 left. That's it. And drop. Hold it here. We go. 9 out of 10. So a little bit of resistance up, but you must still be able to hold the beat. You should be really out of breath now. Get ready. 2 more rounds. 4, 3, 2, take it away. Up. 5, 6, 7, and apparently it's green, Sally, not bring. Up. 5, 6, 7, and down. Come on. Everyone feeling like more and more of an effort. Up. 5, 6, 7, and down. 1 more at 9. Up. 5, 6, 7, and hold it here. If you have it, add on a bit of resistance, but by this point you may already be at 10 out of 10. 30 seconds, we go. 4, 3, 2, up, right, go. 5, 6, 7, and drop. 5, 6, 7, let's go. Hips back. Don't come over the knees. I know you're getting tired. Core tight. Hands light. Body weight back. Hips back. 10 seconds. And again. Go up. 5, 6, 7. And drop. 5, 6, 7. Take it up. 5, 6, 7. And down. And yeah! That was a huge challenge. That was a really tough bit of programming. We've never done anything like that before. I had a great time. We'll do it again for sure. Maybe I'll bring that back. All right, 73 the cadence. You might still be in the saddle here. Whenever you're ready, get up. We are so near the end. I've given you very little rest between tracks today. We've gone straight into it. 73 the cadence, 6.5 the effort. We're going to tap it back. Looks like this. Tap it 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Your bum hits the saddle on the leading leg. Straight back, not side to side. Oh, that was a joke there that I could have brought in much quicker. It's gone now. 1 and 2 and 1. And that's it. So tap the saddle with your bum. Tap, 2, 3, 4, tap and hold. This is a tough move, so there is absolutely an option just to stay on the beat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and hold. So the way to think about this, if you're struggling with it, is that as you're riding, your saddle is tapping you on the bum. If it's not, that's a problem because your saddle is too low. When you're out the saddle, Every pedal, you should feel that saddle tap. Most people set their saddles up way too low, so it wouldn't be out of the ordinary for you not to know and to have it low. I'll talk a little bit more about that next week again. But the saddle tapping you on the bum, all you're doing is emphasizing one of those taps. Tap, 2, 3, 4, tap. And can you see it's a slight pull on the top of the bars? Tap. 1, 2, 1. Elbows in, chin up. Tap, 2, 3, 4, tap. And tap. Tap, nearly there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Tap and tap. Keep it moving. 4 more. 4, 2, and take a seat. Sip of water, my friends. This is it. 2 minutes on the clock, starts in 15 seconds. This is it. We're going to finish hard. Very short. Team, 1 minute at 8 out of 10, 1 minute at 10 out of 10. We start in 3, 2, 1, take it away. 8 out of 10 effort, 72 is the cadence. I'm happy for this to be an easy 8, but I want us to be in that threshold zone. I want that lactic acid to start building up. This is your last 1 minute 45. This is everything we have left, my friends. Keep breathing through the nose. This first minute is about getting the air down. Breathing in, out. Now check in with that cadence. 72 is one of the ones that can easily drop down to 67, 68. So keep your eye on that number or listen to the beat. Okay, in 15 seconds, we take it to 10 out of 10. Essentially, this is whatever you have left, you put it all into this minute. So it's the highest resistance you can hold for 60 seconds out the saddle. Get ready. 4, 3, take it away. Start to build. I will tell you when to add more if you've underestimated it. What you might find is that this minute itself pushes you to 10. 42 seconds, big last push. Here we go. 35 seconds. Do you have more? If you do, now is the time to add it. 10 out of 10. We finish with this max effort we have for 20 seconds. Doesn't matter what that gear says, it's how you feel. You couldn't push harder at this point. 15 seconds left. Pull the legs up. Keep the heels back. Keep the knees up. Coming into this last 5, 4, 3, 2, and take a seat. We did it. Roll it round. Keep your legs moving. Take some deep breaths in. Absolutely brilliant work. Let's cool it down. Just let that heart rate slowly come down. I had a great time. That was fantastic. It was. I had a great time. I hope you did too. I absolutely love teaching these classes. I love hearing from you, how you're getting on, where you're riding from. Had a few new subs in the last couple of weeks. Welcome. Lovely to have you on board. Let us know where you're riding from in the world. I love to hear where everybody is, how you're getting on. Keep moving those legs just for another 30 seconds or so. We did some brilliant work today. That 90 RPM climb just before the recovery track, that was probably one of the ones that you might have found the toughest. That is a really tough way to ride. 2.5 minutes at that cadence is a really, really high RPM to hold. When you think Tour de France riders do that, but at 95 for 5-6 hours, I mean, it's insane. Those max efforts, like I said, try and remember. Why can't I say remember today? try and remember what gear, what resistance you did it on, and we will definitely revisit that. Team, thank you so much for riding with me. We will have a new class for you every Monday UK time at 7 a.m. So, stretch coming up here. Please stretch out your legs. It'll help you tomorrow. And we'd love it if you could subscribe. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. See you very soon.